Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are back with some more Mushoku Tensei. Yes, season 2 is here. Something I'm extremely excited about, to say the least. I mean, even with all these bangers we have coming out this season, it feels like Mushoku Tensei. I mean, Mushoku Tensei is a banger in itself, but this series is definitely the one I'm most looking forward to for this new anime season. And apparently, we're starting off with an episode 0, and usually when you hear or see episode 0, you're like, okay, it's probably mostly recap, if not all recap. But apparently that's not the case for this episode 0, from what I've heard from people in the Discord. So I'm curious and also excited to see what we're going to have with this, and just to be back with the world and the characters of Mushoku Tensei. And I know there were some like worries or some concerns for this season because like they changed a lot of the core staff and whatnot. But from what I've saw from the trailers and other things so far, I really don't think there's any need to worry. I think we're gonna be fine. But it will be something, I guess, to follow or keep tabs on as the season goes along. They have announced that it is going to be split core, so we do know we have two more cores of Mushoku Tensei coming, just like how they did the first season. So that's news to my ears. Love to hear that. And yeah, I'm back with the reaction content. Mushoku Tensei's back. It's kind of fate, I guess. So yeah, I really don't have much else to say. Let's hop into this episode 0, everyone, and see what we're gonna have. Here we go. Back like we never left. Yeah, it's pretty. I feel like I say that a lot with this series. And I didn't have a chance to rewatch like any of the cores like the first season, so bear with me for sure. But I feel like they definitely showed her at the end of the second core. Like they just flashed like some characters and tease like, "Oh, this is who we're going to be focusing on in the next season." Like a cage. That's instantly what I thought when they panned out. It's like, "Oh, that's a cage. He's trapped." Then also it's like just so beautiful and gorgeous out. Mushoku Tensei. Shooting star in the daytime? I saw that. Someone's up here. Oh, look who it is. Yeah. They showed her. I'm pretty sure that's who it is at the end of the second core. I mean, who else would it be? Especially with the dialogue that she had and how she was talking. That's something I definitely remember. I was like, okay, that's freaking Sophie. I like her whole like the blue eyes, the blue jewelry or necklace or whatever, the dress, because blue is my favorite color. They showed him, I'm pretty sure, too, at the end. Luke. Luke was his name. I don't even remember if we got his name, I'm gonna be honest. We may have even saw him before the end of the second core. Yeah, she's just flying out here. This has to be, she can't fly or anything like that. So this has to be from the teleportation, right? That's the only thing I could think of. Because we never saw what happened with Sophie. We've been left out of the loop. So she's gonna have a big spotlight, obviously, in this season. Derek. So we got Luke, Derek, the princess character. The tone of your voice maybe says otherwise. I don't know. Incoming surprise. Oh, she used some kind of magic there. It seemed like. Oh, was that from that? Oh, I thought maybe that was from Sophie. It's like at the same time this is happening. Oh my god, dude just got yeeted. Oh, okay, so that's how her hair color changed. All right, Luke, I leave the rest to you. Oh, they're all getting yeeted. Oh my god. That looks so goofy, but like so beautiful at the same time. I think it was the face of the animal, the boar or whatever. Wow, talk about perfect timing. She was just trying to break her fall. Wow, one hit brutally. Because I was wondering how or why her hair color changed. I guess we don't really specifically. I remember that shot. I think from the trailer, the white flowers and then her hair. Yeah, I was wondering. She like used some magic or something like that, and then as she was falling, it sort of happened, and thus how she ended up in the kingdom. No, nope, not quite. I would want to more so like a nightmare, probably. Royal Palace of Asura. But I would want to think it was a dream or a nightmare or whatever. Don't know. All of a sudden, I was up in the sky. To get this perspective from Sylphie, like, yeah, this is what I was wanting, man. To finally go into like what the hell, what's been going on with her, what's been going on with her mind, and you don this. Yeah, that was the whole get up we saw at the end of the first season. Was like the glasses, and they were like hiding her identity and take a new face and name until Rudy comes, probably. You would think, right? Like maybe for now, if Sylphie stays with this get up. It's really cool, by the way. I mean, look. I feel like her situation though could have been way worse, right? The fact that she ended up here, it could have been way worse. Now maybe there's some bad shit that happens that's coming in the future that I'm just like I'll bite my words on that, but so it seems like they kind of skipped after what we just initially saw right there, like some time maybe had passed. Princess Ariel. That's her name. She's putting on a face. Just the tone of her voice makes it seem like she don't really care for this at all. So maybe when she was talking about that earlier, like she's fine just doing this. Maybe she was serious. Our appointment. Pilumon. Some other nobles. Yeah, I like to believe that. He went with it. He's like, speaking of snacks. Wasn't that what she was eating earlier? Or am I tripping? He's being metaphorical here. Definitely being metaphorical. Singing. She sings? Singing is the only reason. Nah, that was dickhead move. Caught your attention, huh? Silent Fits. That was the name that she's kind of going by now. And they say him. Well, I guess they wouldn't really know. Hardly looks well bred. Or oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, this is not good. Cause you know how them nobles be. They'll make a big deal out of something like this. Over an accident. It's like a weird, it's kind of an awkward pause right there. Yeah, she definitely does sing. I feel like this is probably gonna get interrupted. Bravo! That man didn't give one shit. Especially like with the pause there. He's like, wait, what do I say here? How should I go about this? And he's like, bravo. Yeah, a lot of this is just, I don't know, like they're chess pieces to them. Like they're playing a game of chess. A lot of the royalty and all that think and how they're trying to make moves and it is interesting to think like what actually would have happened if that if Fitz didn't come in at that board because she's saying I owe you my life. Would she actually have died right there? Oh, the circles in the mirror or whatever right there. That instantly made me think of the one ending theme with Rudy. Oh yeah, from the dude, I bet PTSD from the incident, man. Yeah. Kind of a typical fight for power between siblings. I feel like we see that a lot just in history in general, but also like we've saw it in other anime and read it in manga and all that. It's been a thing for who knows how long, forever. She's like, and that's all that matters. I'm fond of you. It might be a while until you see them. Well, does she know? She said they're scattered throughout. So does she, like, is that confirmation that, oh, they're still alive? Like, would you take it like that? I would probably take it like that. Like, oh, they're still alive. Like, they've just been spread out. Oh, Luke said something to her. He was the one looking out for you. Oh, some kind of a play? Okay. Man's getting real feelsy there with I don't know who, but might be a yikes. They respond. Not nip the buzzer, reap the one who sows them. Oh. Well, this Darius guy. I mean, they're both pretty sus, but the Darius guy seems like, yeah, kind of a fiend. Aw. Oh no. What are you doing? No. Oh, this is like a reference to the very beginning of the series, isn't it? With Rudy and her. I'm kidding. I'm trolling. Her like ears twitched right there. Potentially another friend for you here. Not just Rudy. So yeah, maybe she would have actually died if Fitz didn't. Life gets hard. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Facts. Some real shit. Aw. That's wholesome. That was wholesome. Very nice. And that they could connect with one another based on their obviously two different kind of scenarios, but still they're both kind of going through similar things. Oh, it's that girl. What the That's creepy. That's creepy. Holy shit. Just standing there like that. What the hell? Oh, yeah, I don't think it missed a beat, bro. Like people were concerned or worried. Like, look at this and look at some of even the other things we've saw. It's like, nah, come on. We're fine. Oh, I think she got hit right there. She might have got nicked a little bit. Like, who is this though? Oh, was that Sylphie that did that? I'm pretty sure it was. Wow. And is it like a Megamin? She just passed out from using that? It's like what happened with the boar. Yeah, she genuinely actually cares about her, which I like to see because I mean, there's a lot of fake Night-Eyed Hawk, a famed assassin. That's who that was. Okay, but we know who she's with. Cleaned the lives of many nobles before. Bit of poison. Okay, okay. Thought it was from using the what she used there. Suggest you go abroad. That could create for some possibilities. Potentially with other characters, familiar faces. Relieve you of your duties. Character service is threatening you with punishment for. Oh, okay. We didn't know that. But would Fitz want to leave her side? I don't know if she'd actually want to at this point. But you're right. I was like, nah, come on. Oh, we got some music here. Maybe ED theme or something like that. Oh yeah. Love that, Sophie. Love that. Yeah, I know we haven't had much of. Well, realistically, we haven't had much of Sophie, but even from the beginning of season 1, I like the content we had with her and Rudy. But also already with her and the princess, like, I'm with it, man. But if something like happened, hypothetically happened to the princess or something, bro, like that, I don't even want to. Because when you're dealing with royalty and things of this nature and power, they're fighting over power, it can get nasty, man. So. Hmm. Oh. Oh, I thought they were maybe going to show like Rudy or something. This is them fleeing though. I was like, wait, are they going to tease Rudy or something? That would have been cool, but it was all an episode focused on Sylphie, man. That's awesome. I really like that because I mean, after after however long she was around in season 1, we didn't get anything with her. So we just kind of kept out of the loop. Like, where was Sophie at? What happened to her? Now, granted, we did see her at the end of the first core. Well, technically, I guess we didn't know it was really her, but I figured it was her. But yeah, we didn't really know how she ended up here and kind of what was going on and all that. But now that they're leaving the kingdom, I feel like that definitely opens up for some possibilities. But yeah, I'm curious to see what we're gonna. Obviously, the princess is gonna have probably a pretty big role. Luke, maybe Sylphie, which Eris has had her time to shine. I feel like Roxy sort of has too. So now it's kind of Sylphie's turn. It makes sense. So I'm really excited to see what we're gonna have when it comes to her character and these other characters in the kingdom who are obviously plotting. And that was a lot of what we saw in this episode was kind of the typical, you see it a lot with just royalty and kingdoms and, power struggles and trying to get one up on each other, backstabbing, all, even amongst family. Like, it's not even really about family. They don't care. Most of the time, they don't care. They don't love one another. They're trying to get at each other. And we saw that definitely here in this episode. So, yeah, I'm assuming we'll see Rudy and who knows who else in episode 1. Now, we remember the state that Rudy was sort of in at the end of the first season. He kind of had the wake up call, though, I will say, with his mother, and that was like a beautiful episode. The end of the second core that I really liked that. But we'll have to check in with Rudy for the next episode, I would assume, and who knows what else we'll see and what else we'll have for this season. So yeah, that about does it for my thoughts for this episode 0. Nice way to start off. I mentioned it before, but usually you get the recaps or mostly recaps. So to have a pretty much an episode 1, all new, content and really no recap. You do kind of get reacquainted with Sylphie a little bit and some of these, get to know these characters from the kingdom, which is pretty sweet. But I'm sure they'll keep expanding on it and we'll get more, obviously, as we go along. So yeah, this is a good way to start off this season of Mushoku Tensei, I would say, for sure. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.